Imagine waking up every day at the heart of the Catholic Church, and every step you take represents 2,000 years of tradition and faith. This is the life of the Pope.
2,000 years of work, and they still can't explain why God needs so much money in the church's coffers.
The Pope wakes up before dawn, around 5:30 a.m. The first moments of his day are devoted to prayer and reflection.
5:30 a.m.? That's already a form of penance. I only wake up that early if someone threatens to say a rosary for me.
He dedicates his morning to spiritual meditation. It's a time to connect with God.
I bet it's more like, not these humans asking for help again. Can't I outsource this?
After that, he participates in a private mass. It's a moment of peace, introspection, and deep connection with the divine. No cameras, no crowds, just him in the presence of God. Here, he prays for the world, for those in need, and for the difficult decisions he'll have to make throughout the day. It's a moment to renew his faith and find strength to lead billions of people. He also follows the vow of poverty. As a Jesuit, he cannot accept a salary. All his needs are provided for by the Vatican.
Oh, so poverty comes with breakfast in a palace, does it?
This commitment reflects the humility that guides his life, no matter how high his position.
Humility, huh? And the golden throne. Is that minimalist decor?
After the Mass, he has a simple breakfast, usually bread, fruit, and tea.
Really? Bread and fruit? Wow, what a feast. I thought at least a cappuccino would be allowed in the Vatican. If I were the Pope, I'd demand a croissant stuffed with Nutella.
For once, I agree with you. He also reviews correspondence sent by faithful people from around the world. The Pope receives thousands of letters weekly, often written by those in desperate situations.
Thousands of letters. I bet half of them are complaints about the sermons being too long.
After breakfast, the hard work begins. The Pope holds important meetings with cardinals and heads of state. He discusses issues that affect millions of faithful worldwide.
Translation. He spends the day listening to a bunch of people complain about problems he can't fix, then tells them the solution is to pray. Sounds like a divine call center.
These meetings are crucial for the Catholic Church. Every decision can change lives.
And when he gets it wrong, he just says, it was God's will. Genius. I should use that at work, too.
These meetings help address canonical and liturgical issues. The Pope has the authority to interpret, legislate, and even change canon law set by his predecessors.
2,000 years in the making, and they still can't explain heaven without using hell as the scare tactic. Go figure.
After that, he holds public audiences, blessing the faithful and bringing hope to thousands of people.
Hope, huh? Because nothing lifts your spirits like waiting in a massive line to hear someone say, I'll pray for you.
Each encounter is a sacred chance to share love, compassion, and hope for the future.
Love and compassion. That's what he says. I bet deep down he's thinking, that one's definitely going to hell.
Did you know the Pope also reviews speeches and statements that will be shared worldwide? Every word needs to be chosen carefully to avoid misinterpretation.
Boring.
The Pope is also responsible for forgiving extremely grave sins, called reserved sins. Cases like violating the seal of confession, desecrating sacred objects, or plotting to harm the Pope himself can only be absolved by him or Vatican authorities.
Reserved sins? Oh, those are definitely for the VIP lounge in hell.
It's a profound and serious spiritual process.
Serious, huh? Nothing more entertaining to do in a palace this size.
He's also frequently called upon to make complex decisions about global moral and social issues, like poverty, wars, and climate crises.
Hey, now he's stepping into my jurisdiction.
He also spends time learning about the challenges Catholic communities face in remote regions. Every decision he makes seeks to balance tradition and modernity. Despite his intense schedule, the Pope has moments of privacy. He enjoys reading, listening to classical music, and walking in the Vatican gardens.
Classical music? That explains why he's so calm. If I were him, I'd blast Metallica to get fired up. Maybe even poker night with the cardinals.
He also spends a lot of time in prayer, asking for a better world.
Pray, 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 and here I thought my infernal routine was boring.
He lives to serve, not to entertain.
Serve, huh? Let's face it, it's hard to enjoy yourself when every room has a painting of Jesus giving you the side eye.
Being Pope is not just a title, it's a life of sacrifice, love, and dedication.
Sacrifice, love, dedication sounds more like the mantra for Alcoholics Anonymous.
Not everyone can live this mission, but we can all draw inspiration from the faith and hope he brings to the world.
Faith, hope, and a bit of luck to handle all this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some souls to torment.
Wait, don't forget it's your turn to make the video thumbnail.
On it.
Until next time.